Wow, a lot's going on this week. So what's missing?
What's missing this week? The Confederate flag from the South Carolina Capitol grounds. I think that's missing now. Apparently, from what I understand, white people at a KKK rally, that was missing. From what I gather, there were more black folks at the KKK rally than there were KKK. Taking selfies, look, Ma, I'm with a Klanner. It's like, okay, where were they? Of course, if you look at politics, what's missing over there is, a whole lot of common sense, both sides. But the thing I think that's really missing, that's been missing, the Iran deal that Kerry negotiated, and half America thinks that that's between the United States and Iran. They don't even understand that it's between Iran and the United States and England and France and Russia and China and I don't know who all. But anyway, there's a lot of several. Like it's our deal. But in any event, and I do think, in all fairness, I do think that credible, intelligent people can have a difference of opinion about what our next steps should be, based on the information that's available to us now. I haven't read the deal. I'm not going to vote on the deal, so I probably won't read the deal. Probably neither will most of the people who are going to vote on the deal. But, I do think there's something missing. I think that they have not really told us what's going on here. Because I think that, if I understand everything correctly from what they're saying, Iran does its part in terms of whatever it's got to back down on and get rid of centrifuges. I don't even know what a centrifuge is, but they got to do this, that, and the other, and then we will lift the embargo. And that, I think, is what nobody's talking about. That's the missing piece,
Right.
I'm not quite, I don't think you should make light of such a critical, serious situation as nuclear proliferation in the Middle East. But having said that, I think we're getting ready to see a big Trojan horse rolled out. And by Trojan, I mean American. Big Trojan American horse. With
Yes.
a big American horse with a big American presence.
Yes.
Standing on four legs. And the four legs are going to be apples, donuts, coffee, and McDonald's. Because American business, they're just chomping at the bits to get into Iran. There's, millions and millions of people over there. So know that as soon as that gate goes down and they go flooding in, we're going to send them Apple computers, or whatever Apple does. That's what they do. Apples and watches, and they'll be nuts. And they'll go nuts, because the next thing you know, you'll have Iranians sleeping in the streets waiting for the next thing. Like Americans sleeping in the streets waiting for a watch that they can't afford. They'll be doing that. We're going to send them sprinkles. We're going to send them Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
They're going to be carb addicted and sugar addicted like Americans are. We're going to give them sprinkles because, like the commercial says, sprinkles are for winners. So we're going to send them the sprinkles. We're going to send them Starbucks coffee.
Yes.
They're going to develop one of those $5 or $6 a day coffee habits like so many Americans have. And let's be honest about it. Whenever you see someone walking around with a Starbucks cup, don't you look at them and you think, weak? You paid as much for that cup of coffee as you should have paid for a pound of coffee.
Yes. Yes.
So you're weak. So you get a society together, right?
Right.
That is addicted to Starbucks coffee, and they're never going to do anything to you.
Yes.
Because they won't be able to get out of bed. All we would have to do is pull the plug on the Starbucks coffee, and their society would collapse. But the killer, the real killer of that fourth leg is McDonald's.
Oh, yes.
Because when McDonald's goes in, and you know, I'm a good progressive, relatively good. And I don't go to McDonald's because McDonald's I don't like the food there except for the French fries. And everybody knows the French fries are
The bomb.
crap. They're crazy. But McDonald's, you know, they issued that thing when they were talking about if you work at McDonald's and they issued some kind of a help book for their employees saying how to live on your McDonald's wages, and the first thing was get a part-time job somewhere else. When that came out, I was like, I am never eating at McDonald's again. McDonald's and Walmart, and we know what happened with Walmart.
Yes.
Say hashtag shameless self-plug. But then the very next time that sign went up, that magic sign that McDonald's puts up when it says McRib is back. And when that sign goes up, McCartney is back too. Back at McDonald's, back for McRib. Because is it terrible? You drive in and then you get to the drive-thru and then there's a little sign that says, and for $1 more you can get a second McRib. That's like your drug dealer telling you if for another $1 you can get 2 grams of cocaine. Yes, please, I'll have 2. One for now and one for later. And later means as soon as I finish eating the first one. So we're going to send them the sprinkles and the apples and the coffee.
Yes.
And the McRibs, and then they will be done. In 3 years, they won't be able to do anything with those people, just like they can't do anything with us. Because we are addicted, you know, we are addicted to all of their stuff. And so that's the secret that they're not telling us. That's really how we're going to, what's the word? Infiltrate them. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I certainly hope that you will subscribe. They tell me that there's a button around here somewhere so you can subscribe. Also, visit our webpage, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, like us, share us with your friends, send comments, send love. Anyway, you all know more about social media than I do, so do what you need to do, and I hope to see you again very soon.